right? How do we get into the top 20% right here? Well, again, we need to be either an early swing trader, a breakout trader, a shorter, a dip buyer. We have so many places to be successful, right? Get in early, get in on the breakout, get in on the short area, get in at the dip buy area. So again, how do we actually do this? Well, you're saying, Deck, get in on it. Well, how? Well, do the work, right? It's like basically saying, Deck, how do you get into the NBA? Do the work, right? If you want to, again, get into the NBA, you have to be the first person walking onto the court or last person leaving the court. Once again, it's Sunday and you don't have practice, you're still putting up shots. You're still going into the weight room. Again, when everyone says, hey, it's a water break time, you're again going off on the side and you're working on your jumper. You're again working on your ball handling skills. Hey, it's the off season. Hey, it's the summer. Hey, you know what? That's great, guys. I'll meet you at the beach in like 2 hours. I just want to get a quick little workout in. Hey, you don't need to work out. I know that, but I want to because I want to be better, right? So how do I get into, again, these top positions? Well, you practice. You paper trade for at least 6 months. You learn how to do it the right way. You watch the video library. You ask questions. You see other traders doing it. You have them, again, rub off on you. You take, again, small positions. You learn the right way to trade. You do it at the time. It's not, okay, let me sign up to TradeCaster.com. Let me deposit $5,000 and try to copy what Sean Deckmar does. That's not how to be successful, right? And I always give the analogy. Imagine, again, the way that works, it doesn't make sense. Imagine, again, you're just saying, all right, hey, I got $5,000, Deck. I'm just going to do what you do. I'm just going to do what you do. And again, we'll make the same amount of money. That's not the way it works, right? Imagine, again, if you shadow Tom Brady. Tom, I'm just going to do what you do. Tom, yeah, I'm going to start, on the Buccaneers. I'll take us to the Super Bowl. Just tell me what plays to run. Deck, just tell me what plays to do. Just tell me what plays to do. I don't think it works like that. No. I'm going to start on the quarterback. I'm the Buccaneers, quarterback right now. Well, I'll take you to the Super Bowl. Just tell me the same plays and we'll have the same results. All right. We're going to, run a fake 23 blast with a backside George reverse and just make sure, again, you got the wide out, about 15 yards in on a cut. But again, watch the blitz on the weak side. They've been coming hard all day. I have no idea what that means. Well, I thought, again, you were going to do the same thing. It's okay. I'll get out there and make it happen. All right, guys. Hey, fake 23 blast backside George reverse. You say it with confidence. I like it. And again, what do? Ready? Hut. You get the ball and you say, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. So, right? You get hit with, again, a 300-pound lineman. Everyone, again, in Tampa Bay starts, again, putting a whole bunch of mustard on their hot dogs and starts whipping it. One wiener gets stuck right in your face mask. You, again, go viral for having, again, a hot dog stuck in your face mask. People, again, that Barstool starts posting you, right? And then, you walk over to Tom Brady with a limp and a couple crutches with a wiener sticking out of your face mask. And you start saying to yourself, Tom, this is your fault. Fake 23 blast with a backside short reverse was never going to work. Why didn't you just give me a better play? Tom says, have you ever touched a football before? No. Have you ever thrown a pass? No. Have you, again, ever done any? No. Well, again, why do you think it would be working out? Guys, I don't know where in social media, where in the world stock trading becomes any different. Deck, you told me to get on this play, and again, it didn't work out. This the thing. Have you ever studied before? I had no idea what I'm doing. Have you ever opened up an account? Deck, I trade on my phone. My friend told me to do this as well, right? It comes down to you. This is your money, right? Have experience. Do the work. We need to think like the mob and then be one step ahead of them, right? I want every single person to be successful, but I can't help you if you're not willing to do things on your own. It's like basically hiring a trainer for, again, weightlifting. And he's like, all right, hey, let's do some reps right here. I don't want to. Hey, let's get on the treadmill right here. I don't want to do it. Hey, all right, let's go do some sprints. Not today. 30 days pass. What the heck? I'm gaining weight. You're fired. What do you mean I'm fired? I'm fired. You haven't done one sit-up, right? Well, I hired you thinking, again, you were going to get me in shape. You don't do anything, right? So, again, that's where it kind of comes down to. We need, again, a partnership on this if we want to make this happen, of course. I want you guys to do this, and I'm trying to teach you and make sure that you guys got it. But, again, it comes down to you. And I believe in you guys, each and every single one of you. I believe in you, and I know you guys can make this happen. It just comes down to, again, that mindset to really, again, make that happen right here. So let's talk about, again, different ways to actually find the mob here, right? Let's, again, find the different ways how to find the mob. So what we have here, we have pre-market gainers, hot press releases. We have top gainers. We have where the hype is, 20 count. So let's go over this. So the quickest and easiest ways to be able to understand where the majority of traders are going to be going is when you wake up in the morning. First thing you want to look at is what stocks are gapping up the highest in the morning. If the stocks are gapping up the highest, let's say 100% move, a 200% move, people are always going to look at those. So how do you find the mob? The majority of people are going to automatically just go straight towards, again, the number one top gainer in pre-market. Okay? Number two way is going to look at top gainers. Top gainers from the previous day. All right? Take a look at this for example. Today, what do we have here? Today, the number one kind of mob play was MEDS. MEDS was, again, the stock that started moving up in pre-market, got hotter, get hotter, and eventually started dumping on off because, again, guess what? It got up too high. So, again, this stock was MEDS, came out with a press release this morning. And let's just kind of break this down on how this mob works on out. So, if we go over here and we take a look over on MEDS, what can we see here? MEDS came out with a press release 3 hours ago. This came out with a press release at 8:35 a.m. The moment we saw this press release come out at 8:35 a.m., guess what, again, the 2% of traders did? They bought in right away at 8:35. People noticed it started moving on up. Breakout traders started getting involved with this play. Stocks started moving on up. Now the mob starts moving in. Mob starts moving in. Mob starts moving in. Mob starts moving in. People who bought down low, guess what they're going to start doing? People who bought in down low start taking their profits. Breakout traders start taking their profits. Now the mob people are losing. They start dumping the stock on off, right? And the shorters, again, are making money now. So that was, again, the number one top gainer in pre-market. Then what do we look for? Well, let's follow, again, the criteria right here. We have, again, our pre-market hot press releases. Then what do we have? Our previous top gainers. Okay, previous top gainers. What was, again, the best supernova throughout this whole entire week? Best supernova throughout this whole entire week was MRIN. MRIN, guys, take a look at the daily chart. Day after day after day, this stock has hype. Yesterday, it was a big red candle. But you can never take your eyes off of a breakout, a supernova. So right when, guess what happened? Right when this morning, MEDS started dumping on off, guess what happened? Big red candle. Everyone now, again, is looking around. And everyone's saying, where can we go? Hey, let's go back to the previous spiker of yesterday. Early swing traders get in. Breakout traders get in. Here comes the mob, right? And you can also notice this, guys, by, look at this big green candle at the bottom right here. This is the mob all trying to rush in. But notice how late they are. They're all way up here. Guess what happens now? Early swing traders start selling. Breakout traders start selling. The mob, anyone who chased this stock, is at the very top, starts dumping on off. You can also see this by an upper shadow. Upper shadow always shows that there's going to be a reversal coming on up, right? So again, I definitely want to make sure that you guys, understand this right here. The stock, starts dropping right back on down. So again, we're just following the criteria on how to understand where the mob's at, right? Where is the hype? That's essentially what we want to look at. Where's the hype? And the last thing that is very simple to find the mob, and a very easy way to find the mob, is going to be, again, a 20 count. And again, this is a great way that you guys can be able to find the mob. It's one of the easiest ways as well, is if you guys have the same exact scanners I have, Trade Idea scanners, and you guys can look at the high of the day momentum scanner. Now, I don't think this is it's not going to go all the way back down to 930, but notice on the side right here, guys, there's a count I added. 1, 3, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, so on and so forth. What does this mean? This shows us how many times it hits a new high. Whenever or whatever stock hits a 20 count first, shows us where volume is moving. It goes to 20, goes to 30, goes to 50. Look what MRN did. MRN got all the way up to 366 highs. So it's a very easy way to show, hey, where's the hype and momentum going? And it shows us that right when it hits 20, right when it hits 30, right when it hits 40, before everyone else. So if you guys do want these, just a little heads up, and you guys don't know, you guys can head over to tradecaster.com, scroll down to the bottom, and we do sell our Sean Deckmarsh Trade Idea software settings. So I actually sat down with, again, Trade Idea CEO Dan Merkin, and we worked together on all my Trade Idea settings. This is a one-time purchase, and they are yours for life. You guys can get pre-market, live trading, after hours, or the total package, which is everything. Because every single scanner, guys, even if you guys get Trade Ideas, you're not going to have a breakout scanner. You're not going to have a high of the day momentum scanner. You're not going to have a Holt scanner. You're not going to have a mid-candle breakout scanner. What was, again, our go-to pattern today? Go-to pattern today was a mid-candle breakout pattern. You take a look at this, guys. XNY, big spike, red candle, drop, spike, right? You have, again, right here, SPU, big spike, red candle, drop, spike. Big time green candle, red candle, drop, spike. So a big spike, red candle, big time spike. So you see the same exact pattern right here, right? This is a mid candle breakout pattern. Guess what? MRN, big time spike, red candle, and look what we have right here. Right on our scanner, mid candle breakout pattern. MRN, number 1 right there. So again, all these scanners are 100% custom made for us, and if you guys enjoy these, this is only a one-time purchase that you guys can have 100%. So again, make sure you guys go ahead and check those out if you guys would like them. Now, let's get back to this lesson a little bit more. And let's go through all these, of course. Right? So what do we have at this moment if we keep on rocking on this lesson? And let's get through here. So we've gone over a lot so far as well, just a little side note. We've gone over psychology. We've gone over sociology. We talked about how these mix into the stock market. We've learned about volume, and we've learned what the mob is. We've also broken down, top, breakout play, and we've learned a lot more about these breakout plays on how they react and how we can learn from them. How do we get into the top 20%? Again, it really comes down to us. And how do we find the mob, guys? Well, the mob comes down to pre-market top gainers, previous top gainers, trying to see where that hype is, and when in doubt, going down to just, doing a simple 20 count on the high of the day momentum scanner. So that's something that we always love to be looking at. So understand how the mob works in different market conditions. So this is something that's also very important. A lot of traders, guys, don't understand this concept. And I've said it a million times until you guys do understand this concept, which is some days will be stronger than others. Understand the mindset behind traders. Market conditions are like the weather. I live in Pennsylvania. Yesterday was about 95 degrees. It was super sunny, super clear. It was hot as anything. And again, it was a very hot day out. Right now, I'm looking out the window. It's currently about 76. It's rainy. It's cloudy. There was a big thunderstorm that just passed me by. The thing is, what's the difference between yesterday and today? The difference is a lot. If I walk outside today, I may throw on a hoodie. I may throw on some jeans. I'll wear some, maybe some boots because I don't want to get my feet wet. What would I have worn yesterday? Maybe a tank, maybe a t-shirt, maybe some shorts, some flip-flops. Who knows, right? The thing is, they're 100% different. So the big email that I get a lot of times from new traders is, Deck, when I, again, was first here, I first signed up, I made money every single day. Then again, 2 weeks passed by and I lost everything. And why? Deck, I haven't changed my strategy at all. I haven't done anything different, but all of a sudden something that was working isn't working anymore. Well, that's an amazing thought process if we were in a stable environment at all times. But just like the weather, we're not in a stable environment. If I wear a t-shirt and shorts right now in June and I wear it for, let's say, the next month and a half, hey, it could definitely work. But what's going to happen when it comes down to November, December, January? What's going to happen? I'm going to be freezing because all I have is a t-shirt and shorts. So again, am I going to look around and say, why am I so cold? No, you're going to adjust. You're going to adjust the market conditions because again, if you want to survive, right? If you want to be warm, if you want to not look like a psychopath out in public, you're going to wear again a coat. You're going to wear again a puffy snow pants possibly if you're going skiing or something. You're not just going to wear shorts and a t-shirt the whole entire time. In days that are hot in the stock market, go after it. Go for breakouts. You can chase a little bit more. Go for a big time spikes. You can be a little bit more late. That's okay. Days that are slow in the stock market, be more hesitant, right? So you need to adjust your stock trading based on what we're seeing out there in the market because you can't go in every day firing again bullets and expect to make money. You need to say to yourself, hey, you know what? How are traders feeling? We've already talked about this. Confidence, right? Confidence, FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, is going to lead towards breakouts. The more excited traders are, the more confident they are, the more they feel like they're missing out, the more wild the stock goes, right? When people are shy and hesitant and scared, usually, again, more quiet things are. Think about it as going to a party. Imagine, again, you walk into a party and not one person knows each other. And every single person is doing what? Every single person is really shy. There's like some weird guy hiding behind a couch. Everyone's really hesitant to talk to each other, right? They turn the music off because it's so awkward, right? The thing is, it's going to be like the worst party of your life. It's not going to be fun. Everyone's standing away from each other. Everyone's like really shy and hesitant to kind of speak up because they don't want to be that guy. Or again, imagine you walk into a place and everyone's talking, everyone's having fun, everyone's jumping around, everyone's excited to be here. You have people again, on your phone saying, "I can't believe you're not here, you're missing out." That person's like, "I gotta go to it." They go. Now they're just so happy to be here. It's a huge difference, right? And that's how the traders are. When we have breakouts, like MRN going from $1 to $10, you can chase a little bit, and that's okay. Now, you don't want to get into that habit, but you guys can say to yourself, hey, the market conditions are hot right now. The market conditions, we're seeing big breakouts, big moves, big rips, big climbs. But again, if things slow down and maybe the next day there's 0 breakouts, maybe again things slow down and again the next day there's no breakouts whatsoever. Don't be again piling in there, right? Imagine if again there's that really slow, really awkward party. There's just like people again looking around at each other, and all of a sudden you just burst through the door. Hello. Okay, right? It's just gonna be extremely weird for you, right? But the thing is, if you did that during the crazy party, everyone could be like, yeah, this guy's here. So the thing is, you always want to understand the current conditions. So let's kind of review that. Let's take a look right now. What are the market conditions right now? Now, the easiest way to understand this, guys, is to really just say, right? Really just say what? Is say, hey, you know what? MRIN. This stock had a supernova. This stock had an amazing supernova move. This stock went on an amazing climb right here. And again, traders are definitely very happy and excited about it. A very simple thing to kind of just get is supernovas and breakouts tend to run in packs. So when you start seeing a very big breakout, when you start seeing a very big spike, when you start seeing a very big move, we usually see multiple stocks move together. Okay? When we see, let's say, only one play move on up, once that play dies, it's usually everything starts dying on off. So a lot of times, guys, what did we start seeing? Well, on Monday, we saw MRIN start going on a very big breakout. MRIN went on a big time breakout. People started getting excited. The next day, on that day as well, NTLA started getting a big time breakout. People got excited. Also on top of that, CERE got a big time breakout. People started getting excited. AUUD got a nice big breakout. People started getting excited. We also saw BSQR go on a big time breakout. BSQR. This stock got a big time breakout. People started getting excited. In most cases, guys, when we see one supernova, such as MRIN, it opens up the door. MRIN starts going crazy. Guess what happens? CRE starts going crazy. Guess what starts happening over on this time? NTLA starts going crazy. BSQR starts going crazy. So on and so forth. But let's say again, let's say BSQR starts dying on off. And again, CERE, starts dying on off. And let's say MRIN starts dying on off. And let's say NTLA starts dying on off. The party may be again coming down to a little bit of an end. When everything's spiking, go crazy. But if you're looking around and you have to ask yourself at this moment, you're looking around and you have to ask yourself at this moment, what's spiking? What's spiking? What's spiking? Is there anything going on? Hey, do you guys see anything spiking? No? Okay. If you have to again ask yourself that, it's probably not a great time to go crazy. It's probably not a great time to again, put your whole entire account into a play. It's not the best time to do that. So again, understand market conditions. This is going to help you be successful in the stock market as well. So, wrapping up this lesson, I wanted to talk about again psychology, understanding the mind and how people think in the stock market. We want to be one step ahead of the majority of people, sociology of, again, these traders in the stock market. If we can beat these traders, aka the mob, we can make more money. How do we beat them? We outwork them. Once we outwork them, we're going to be able to do this over and over and over again. But guys, what we're going to always be able to tell is we have to understand market conditions. Now, I do want to show you guys one last thing as well. This June started off extremely hot. Now, I made an error. I want to show you guys a mistake I made. I want to show you guys a mistake that I made here, and I did not adjust to market conditions. Now, this whole entire month has been awesome. I traded super hard at the start of June. But I didn't adjust my trading when June slowed down. Now I have adjusted my trading the past few weeks. So let's head over towards, again, my broker statements really quickly. And I just want to show you guys this right here. We can go over to lightspeed.com, and let me just log in. I'm just going to do it off screen right here. And again, we can log in. You can see it loading on up. And here are my broker statements. Now, you can see my year to date, I'm up $327,000. It's 6 months into 2021. 6 months in, I've been able to make $327,000. And this is every trade that I made in June. Today is July 1st. So again, these are all the trades that I made in June. I, again, started off great. The market was hot. I traded big, $6,000. Traded big, $9,000. Traded big, $2,000, $5,000, $3,000, $12,000, $3,000. But I didn't adjust. And you know what happened? The market started slowing down. But still, what did I start doing? I still started hammering shares in. Had a loss. I started hammering more shares in. $8,000 loss. Hammering more shares in. $3,000. Look at this. $28,000 loss. $43,000 loss. Because I was hammering shares down on plays that weren't going to break out. I was hammering shares down on plays that weren't, again, doing those market conditions. So what did I do for the past week and a half now? I took a step back and I said, whoa, I need to, again, tighten things up. I need to, again, adjust these market conditions and, again, either wait for it to get hotter or take profits more quickly. So I was able to, again, I sat out one day just to kind of get everything going. And then again, $3,391, $8,000, $1,000, $1,000. This week, things started heating back on up. I adjusted to market conditions, made $9,000, made $8,000, made $8,000, made $5,000. Started off super hot, lost a ton because I didn't adjust, then made it all back, finished off in the green. So the thing is, you have to adjust to market conditions because I took a huge loss right here for no reason. Imagine if I just adjusted to market conditions and I said to myself, hey, let me sit out this week. Hey, let me again just go smaller this week. And I didn't have these two big losses. This would be what? An $80,000 month? I would have had about an $80,000 month here if I just adjusted to market conditions. And again, I've had $200,000 months already on the year. And that's because, again, I'm very good with adjusting to market conditions. Not every day needs to be a $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 day. Every day should just be, let me go green, right? Let me go green. Don't set daily targets. Go green. So we will see what comes on up next. We will see where the next spike's going to be heading. We will see where that next rip's going to be going. But I wanted to take, again, this 45-minute lesson and go over pure psychology and sociology. We have a lot more advanced lessons coming on up, guys, with psychology. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure, again, you guys smash that thumbs on up and drop a comment as well. Again, thank you so much for everyone who tuned on in. As always, make sure, again, you guys head over to Tradecaster.com. We have tons of lessons over in the video library. We live stream every single day, all of our trading, and we have a lot of lessons on psychology as well. If you guys head over to Deckmart Trade Strategy, going over Psychology Part 1 and Psychology Part 2 over here. And again, we have over 344 lessons, about 250 hours of nonstop education. Make sure you guys get over here on a free 7-day pass, and I'll see you guys there. Awesome job and awesome work